Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Sweet 16 coverage of the NCAA tournament on CBS Sports. Today's game is between the Santa Clara Broncos and the Virginia Cavaliers. And of course, Bill, our starting five.
Check out the small forwards. I think these kids are great to watch. These guys deserve to be in the starting lineup because of what they bring to the table.
And before we tip off, let's see what these two sides are going to be focusing on today. The Cavaliers get possession, and away we go. Top of the key. He shoots from the top of the key, and he can't get the bounce. Bryant handles the pass. Fires.
Squared up on the catch. Got his puppies in order.
This guy is really known as a power guy.
He's a banger, Gus. Uses that bulk and size to score in the 3-second lane. Put a little English on it.
Out on the right wing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining us tonight. Gus Johnson here alongside Bill Raftery. Down in the low block. Jump shot. And hits. Looking for a good shot. Shots up. Not this time. Give me that. Now looking to attack.
Look at that block. Terrific reaction.
Aim. Handles the feed. He strokes it. He got it up and in. On the left side. 8 minutes left on the game clock. He missed it.
Rebound and run.
Turnover, they'll go the other way. Stewart on the move. Now they work it around the perimeter. No.
Seen. Reacting. How alert, Gus.
They work it around the perimeter. Shots off.
Push it.
On the wing. Now with the ball screen. At the top of the arc. Off the mark.
They've got to fill the lanes now. Get out and fill, please.
On the right side. Fires. He can't get it to go.
What a coach will be happy with that effort.
Now with the ball screen. And he can't get the bounce. Pulls it in. On the left side. He can finish. He can put up points and he can move the ball.
You know he's a real talent. He can set up his teammates for open looks and really has a nose for the goal.
On the left side. Stolen ball. Stewart rejected. Way out on the right wing. We are at the 6-minute mark. Turnover, they'll go the other way. Here they go in transition. Stolen away. Bryant receives the ball. He shoots from the corner and misses.
Get out and fill.
Now with the ball screen. Out on the wing. With 10 to shoot now. Now they work it around the perimeter. Turnover, he'll want that one back. On the right side.
How about that elevation?
5 minutes left on the game clock. Dump it inside. It's a call for the foul. Too aggressive on defense here. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
Here's another solid junior build.
You want leaders on your team. At least I did when I was coaching. Having a couple of upperclassmen will always be to your advantage.
How about the action so far, Coach? Some good postseason tournament action. I'm certain the people watching are enjoying this one. Neither team backing down at this point.
I'll tell you what makes the NCAA so special is the fact that it takes one bad night, and your season is over. It's going to be a shame that when the final horn sounds, one of these very competitive teams will be out, and their season will be over.
Out on the left wing. Riser. He missed it. Grabs the rebound. Both teams looking to get in a bit of a rhythm here. Receives the pass in the paint. He fires away. No. Great offensive rebound. No. Shots off.
Get out and fill.
On the outside. He shoots from the corner. And no! Pulls down the rebound. We're at the 4-minute mark. Great anticipation defensively. The Broncos in a hurry. Turnover, he'll want that one back. Pushing in transition. Down the lane. Finger roll. So easy. They work it around the perimeter. Turns it over. Now in transition. In the paint. And the ball is out of bounds. We'll go back the other way. It's been a great team effort for these guys.
If you're on the floor, that means your coach believes that you can make a contribution. This team has received quality play from many different individuals.
We're at the 3-minute mark. Get it down on the low block. Jump shot. The junior. This guy is a complete player in the post.
They like his game because he can play with his back toward the basket and can shoot it from 12 to 15 feet.
He attempts the trifecta. The senior. In the post. Fires. Off the mark. And hits. Pushes it. Jump shot. He can't get it to go.
What a rebound. I own it.
Dump it inside. He shoots from the left of the circle. And he can't get the bounce.
Dominating the glass.
On the left side. He missed it. And he lays it up and in. Way out on the right wing. No.
Great strength.
1 minute left on the game clock. Down in the low block. Second team foul. Too aggressive on defense here, and he winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
A couple of free ones.
Chance to breathe.
He sinks it. He got them both. Ball handler may be in a bit of trouble, Raph. Out on the right wing. It's stripped. Active hands. Turns it over. Now on the run. Call for the foul. And a chance for a three-point play. Once again, a case of being too aggressive defensively.
There's nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you just gotta know when to back off. With him in their lineup, they've got someone who's been there before, and he has the experience to get through some tough situations. That experience on your roster will help many coaches sleep at night.
The ball handler is in trouble. On the right side. Fires. Off the mark. Takes the board. Out on the wing. Who wants it? He saves it. And he's fouled. And one. Beautiful. Obviously too aggressive here defensively.
You really got to know your limitations, Gus.
Can he cap the free throw to get a three-point play? Hits that one. Get it down on the low block. He rejects it. On the left side. He tries the three. Got it. Wow. Stay tuned for the road to the Final Four. And let's take a moment to look at some team stats for both sides here. We can see here how both teams are doing with the keys they identified at the outset. Second half of play, coach. NCAA tournament doesn't get much bigger than this. Who's going to fight to ensure that they move on to the next round? The answer, just a moment.
One thing that separates who can march on and win 6 in a row from those who can't is the ability to handle pressure. The ability to play with poise and be able to finish games is extremely important.
In the paint. And lays it in. Both teams are looking to get something going here. Dump it inside. Turns it over. Now looking to attack. He can't get it to go. Grabs the board. They're called for the foul. Too aggressive on defense here, and he winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble.
A chance for two.
Great attack.
Got it from the free throw line. Gets two at the charity stripe. The ball handler is in trouble. A great trap initiated by the defense. They may have him in some trouble here, Ray.
What a great trap, Gus. The defense is getting after it.
Here they go in transition. Oh my, I wonder why he shot that. Bryant receives the pass. And he can't get the bounce.
Transition.
Down on the low block, trying to work it inside. He can't get, and that one is blocked. Ball's going to stay here. You know, Raph, this guy has really elevated his game today.
He's been a monster so far. He's been getting involved wherever he can, making the most of all his chances. He's been fun to watch. Bang!
Around 8 minutes remaining on the game clock. Bryant handles the feed. He shoots from the corner. He misses from beyond the arc. Buchanan with the ball. Now with the ball screen. Jump shot. Nice bucket. Long lead pass. He launches a three.
Dagger.
We are at the 7-minute mark. Buried. They work it around the perimeter. Inside. On the left side. He shoots from outside. He misses from long range. Length of the floor. He doesn't get the hoop to fall. On the wing. He missed it.
And when a shot goes up, the goal should be to limit the opposition to one opportunity, Gus. They did a decent job there.
They would like to get it inside to the low block. No. Will he go back up with it? Off the mark.
Look for the outlet.
On the left side. Dials up a long-range shot. He misses from downtown. And we're going the other way. Let's get another look at the layup.
You've got to make these inside ones, Gus. They're high percentage shots. They've just got to be completed.
Coach, you've got to love tournament games like this. Great first half. The second half has been much the same. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, my gut tells me that this one is going to come down to coaching on both sides. I think the coach's strategic maneuvers here are going to be the big difference. Making sure that the star players are getting the ball in the right place will be huge.
Heat check time from long range. They're having a tough time hitting from the floor. 5 minutes left on the game clock. Low block. Fires. He can't get it to go.
They should look to push it now. A little woo-woo, Gus. Put a little English on it.
On the right side.
Look at that block. Terrific.
With 10 to shoot now. Jump shot. The Broncos are having an unbelievably tough time from the field.
They're not concentrating, Gus. They've got the lockdown on the rim and shoot the ball with confidence.
We're at the 4-minute mark. And he can't get the bounce. Pulls it in. Straight away. And another miss. They can't get anything to fall.
You know, they got to find a way to get some good looks and get something going to the 10.
Ah, he got it up and in. Bryant handles the pass. They're called for the foul. So aggressive on defense. He winds up with the foul.
You always get your hand reaching in, you get in trouble. Opportunity here to put some points up, Gus. Clock stopping.
Hits that one. That trap could spell trouble. Out on the wing. He takes the three. And he is no good from downtown. Can't put it down. Ryan gets the pass. He shoots from the deep corner. He drains the bucket. We're at the 3-minute mark. Out on the left wing. This one may go down to the final buzzer, Raph. Here we go.
In close games like this, Gus, offensive and defensive execution is very, very, very important.
He nails the bucket. They work the perimeter. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. No, great save. Way out on the right wing. Now with the ball screen. And it goes.
What a big-time shot.
We are at the 2-minute mark. Ames takes the pass. He shoots from long range. Oh! Looking for a good shot. He shoots from the corner. Misses from the outside. Ames receives the pass. He throws up the shot. Outside J won't go.
It's all about shot selection, Gus. It's so important to take good shots, and not necessarily the shot the defense wants you to take.
Now they work it around the perimeter. He launches the bomb, and he buries the long-range bomb. We are at the 1-minute mark. Off the mark with the shot on the left side. They're called for the foul. Basket is good, and the foul.
This kid's got it. Body control, knows the game, and tough.
At the free throw line opportunity.
Solid shooter.
Book it. Ball handler may be in a bit of trouble, Raph. Out on the right wing. Loose ball kept in. He shoots from the deep corner, and he hits the three. Buchanan gets the ball. He puts up the tray. Misses from long range. Bryant handles the feed. Lets it go. He makes the three. And after the timeout, we're all set to pick things up. Long down court pass.
Now they really have to foul in order to stop the clock, Gus. Some people dread this part of the game, Gus, when the losing team is fouling in order to stop the clock.
And the foul will stop the clock momentarily. And, of course, another foul as they try to remain close.
Not much else they can do.
And yet another stoppage, and yet another foul.
And why not?
Well, Bill, sometimes statistics lie, but in NCAA tournament basketball, I don't think they do. The better team won, and they're going on.
Well, when you take a close look at this victory, it came down to execution. We say it all the time, but these guys did a terrific job of getting stops at the defensive end and scores at the offensive end.
That's our coverage of NCAA basketball on CBS Sports. I'm Gus Johnson for Bill Raftery saying good night, and we'll see you next time.